Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to my class. Today we are going to discuss PT3 sample questions. Alright, so let's start with part 1. As you know, for part 1, what you have to do is you have to choose the best answer A, B or C. So let's start with the first question. Okay, the first question, computer exhibition, then this left. Like what I told you before, what you have to do is you have to look at the question first and then try to analyze the options given. So here, which of the following statement does not describe the notice? So you look at the option. A, the event going to be organized is a computer exhibition. Yes or no? True or false? Okay, B, registration is still open to interested participants. And last one, C, students are encouraged to register for the exhibition. So let's check the answer. The answer is C. Why C? Because it does not describe the notice. The notice said that the computer exhibition, the limited places left for trade is not for students. So students are not encouraged to register. Right? So that's why the answer is C for number 1. Now move on to number 2, latest technology, motorized. Okay, so now let's look at the question first. The wheelchair allows a wheelbound person to look at the option now. A, move around without much help. B, learn to walk again. C, be dependent on others. Right, so here the answer is A. Why A? Because it is clearly stated there. Right, you can look at even the function of a wheelchair is to help a wheelbound person to move around without having to ask other people to help them. Right, okay, so now number 3, balloons for parties and anniversaries. So look at the question. The balloons advertised can be used for A, sports and games, B, entertaining babies and children. Last one, decorative purposes at a party. I think this one is very simple. The answer is of course C, decorative purposes at a party. You can look at the last sentence, make your party an extraordinary one. So even from that sentence, we know that this one is for decorative purposes at a party. Okay, that one is for number 3. Move on to question number 4, the National Science Center. So look at number 4, children will find that learning science is interesting because they can. Okay, so which one is the answer? The answer is A. Right, so why A? When you look at the text given, it is stated there are various interactive exhibition. So the word interactive means hands-on experience. They can do something there. They can practice. They can do some sort of experiments there. So that's why A is the answer. I don't think they will feel that it is interesting to learn simply by watching the exhibition or simply by walking around the science center. It should be something else. So A is the answer. Right? Now move on to number 5. Science is an important subject to learn when you are in school. Study if you want to join Form 4, or last one, excel in if you want to be in the medical profession. So here Wafa said I want to be a doctor, so I need to score A for my science subject. So the answer is C, very clearly stated, because she wants to be a doctor. Right, so settle. Number 5, settle. Let's move on to number 6. Andy's father agrees to call the company and report the matter immediately. Or B, is thinking on how to solve the problem quickly. Or last one, suggests that Andy waits for the connection to get to normal. Okay, so the answer is C. Why? Let's look at the last thing our father said. Let's wait for another day. Hopefully, the connection will improve later on. If not, I'll report it to the company. So he suggests that Andy waits for the connection to get to normal. Now move on. Number 7. This one is very easy. They give you like the first method, which is seeds. After that, cutting. So we know the answer is B. Plants can grow using seeds and cuttings. Very simple, this one. Okay, number 8, electric vehicle. Okay, many people will not buy electric cars because they are not interested in eco-friendly cars. The price of each car is expensive, or last one, the cars have to be charged at home. So which one is the answer? The answer is B, the price of each car is expensive, because you can look at the third sentence there. Besides the high price, consumers worry about the maintenance of the cars as well as the availability of the charging stations throughout the country. So that means it is not stated that they are not interested, or the cars have to be charged at home. No, here in the text it talks about having charging stations throughout the country, but it is clearly stated that the price of each car is expensive because of the word besides the high price. Okay? Right, so let's continue part 2, error correction. What you have to do is you look at the text, you look at the underlying errors, and you try to write the correct word. Okay, try to correct the underlying errors. Let's start. Okay, so here my hospital experience. Right, so when I opened me eyes, number one, when I opened me eyes, I think this one is very easy. The answer should be my eyes. Number two, my body temperature was checked. This one should be was checked. Okay, semak, di semak lah kan, check. Okay, my body temperature was checked. Okay, number three, this one is also very easy, into a ward. Number four, okay, because you are talking about medicine is a, it's something, okay, a thing, so it should be which instead of whose. Okay, right, so number five, okay, this one very easy as well. Okay, headache. And then number six, a doctor, so it should be the doctor. Last one, not last one, second last one, it should be sitting. I had missed sitting for my trial examination. And last one, because. Okay, take care of your health, because being sick makes you helpless and dependent on others. I think this part is actually very easy. So I don't think you will face any kind of problem when you answer this question. But in case you have problem, you can always message me or ask me in the comment section if you want to. Right? Okay, so let's continue. Part 3, information transfer. What you have to do is you have to read the text and then answer questions 17 to 24. And then make sure yeah, for your answers, you write no more than 3 words or a number. Right? Okay, no more than 3 words and or a number. Maksudnya kalau number pun dia termasuk dalam 3 words tu lah. Okay, so here, fitness coach copycatty. I don't think I need to explain the text because the text is very simple. But in case you don't understand the text, you can always message me, and you can always post your comment below, right? Because I think the text is also very easy. The questions are rather easy, so I am sure that you excellent students, my excellent students, you are able to answer the questions given. Okay, so let's check the answers. Right, so inspiration from a famous TV series, the answer is The Biggest Loser. Make sure you write the correct spelling. It should be in capital letter. Right, then number 2, netball. Number 3, sports science, also capital letter, yeah. This one is also capital letter. Okay, and then Catty or copycatty. This one is also in capital letter. Her place of work. Okay, this one you can say Fit Forever Gym. If you say Fit Forever Gym, then it should be in capital letter. If you say a gymnasium, then gymnasium, you can use small letter. Okay, types of working hours, flexible hours. Then her future goals, to be a personal trainer, and last one, to own a fitness studio. Right? Don't worry much if you do not have much time to copy the answers, to check your answers, because I am going to give you the slides later, so you can use you can use my slide later to check your answers. Right? Okay, let's continue. Okay, so part 4, reading comprehension. Okay, the unsung hero. So this part as well, I am not going to go deeper into the text. I am sure you are able to understand the text. If you can't, then you can always ask me, or you can always try to Google the words that you can't understand, or perhaps you can use some offline dictionary if you want to. Okay, but if you have any problem, please ask. Right, let's continue. Question number 1, Ankalsum is involved in beach cleanup program on the very easy first Sunday. Okay, that's the answer. Number 2, the answer is Pantai Merdeka. Also very easy. Actually, for part 3 and part 4, I think it is very easy because you can simply find the answers from the text. You don't have to think about it. Okay, you simply have to find it in the text. Then number 3, by car. Okay, after that, number 4, they collected, okay, small pieces. Number 5, okay, recyclable. Number 6, 9:30 a.m. Number 7, refreshments. Okay, last one, number 8. Okay, environment, or you can say people involved because it is stated in the text, right? It is stated in the text, so you can choose either environment or you can say people involved, right? Okay, let's continue. Okay, number 9. Okay, what is the word? The first one would be confirm. And number 10, the answer is refreshments, right? So that's the answer. Okay, let's continue with the last part, which is part 4, gap text. Right, you are going to read the text about trekking up Mount Yongyap. Okay, so look at the text here, Mount Yongyap, Faizul and his twin brother Faizal. Okay, for this part, um, what you have to remember is in order for you to fill in the gap, you have to look at the sentence before the gap and the sentence after the gap. Try to study and try to find the best word that can suit between the two sentences. Okay, which sentence connect the two ideas? Okay, the previous sentence, the after sentence, yang mana satu yang paling sesuai untuk gabungkan dia. Right, so contohnya number 1, C. Okay, so you can see here, standing at 1000 pula 2168 meter high. C, the mountain is located along the states of Perak and Kelantan. It is said to have one of the toughest trails in the peninsula. So number 1, the answer is C. Yang tu yang paling sesuai untuk gabungkan idea sebab dia tengah bercerita tentang Mount Yongyap tu. Mount Yongyap tu apa? Dia dekat mana? Tempat dia, apa dia yang ada kat situ. Right? Then number 2, the answer is F. Right? They went jogging and did their workouts to increase stamina and endurance. So here, kenapa jawapan dia F? Sebab when you look at the sentence before the gap, they had been waiting for the day to come after weeks of preparation. So preparation tu, apa preparation dia buat? Tengok yang F tadi, they went jogging, they did their workouts. Okay, right. So yang itulah dapat jawapan dia. So kena cari mana satu sentence yang terbaik untuk menggabungkan idea the previous sentence and the after sentence. Right. So now number 3. Jungles are still home to wild animals such as tigers and elephants. Then number 3, apa jawapan dia? So B. So kenalah tadi dia kata apa? Jungles are still home to wild animals such as tigers and elephants. Then B, there have been a few fatal attacks and one person has been missing without trace. Nevertheless, the thought of conquering one more mountain peak, nampak tak? Yang tu yang paling kena untuk gabungkan idea yang atas tadi. Okay, walaupun tempat tu ada wild animals, tetap juga nak pergi sana kan sebab nak conquer another mountain peak. Okay, right. So number 4, the answer is E. So here E, the answer is everything was so challenging. Cakap pasal apa? They went across streams lah, they get wet lah, tackle thorny trees lah, semua tu lah. Okay, so yang tu lah challenges that they have to face. Okay, now number 5, the answer is D. Okay, all of them felt so thrilled and ecstatic. So apa dia bagi tu? Congratulations everybody. Okay, someone shouted. Right, so maksudnya they managed to conquer the mountain peak. Okay, last one, number 6. Okay, number 6, H, they needed to have continuous effort, determination and persistence in achieving the final goal. So yang ni kenalah dengan ayat sebelum dia tu. Okay, knowing the risk they had taken in hiking the mountain, victory made them proud of themselves. Okay, they needed to have continuous effort, determination, and persistence. It was an experience that would be shared with family and friends. So yang itulah yang paling kena. Takkanlah nak kata yang tiba-tiba dia nak kata they were so tired to celebrate their success pula. Macam they are so proud of themselves. Okay, if you want to put they were so tired, they have to say something like however ke, macam nak kata yang walau bagaimanapun depa ni macam penat lah, macam itulah kan. Okay, so the answer is age. So hopefully you are able to understand the lesson today. But again, if you have any problem, you can always ask me or put your answer pula, your questions on the comments below, on the comment section below, or you can always PM me. That's it. Okay, so students, your task for today, you have to check your answers. Okay, after that, please write down your scores. After that, you have to submit the evidence to your teacher. Alright, submit the evidence to your teacher so that we know your achievement, your level. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you. Love you. Bye bye, students.